Welcome to Goalie's PIP Academy. Imagine stepping outside, picking a bright red tomato, a crunchy carrot, or a juicy strawberry, and knowing you grew it yourself. Sounds pretty awesome, right? But how does a tiny seed turn into something you can actually eat? What makes plants grow? And why does growing your own food make you kind of like a scientist? Today we're going to explore the science of food, growing your own garden. By the end of this video, you'll know how plants grow, what they need to survive, and some cool secrets about soil, water, and sunlight that farmers and gardeners use every day. You'll even learn how to start your very own mini garden at home. Ready to dig in? Let's go. Plants don't just magically appear. Every single plant, whether it's a sunflower or a slice of watermelon, started as a seed. Seeds are like tiny time capsules, holding everything needed to grow into a full-sized plant. But a seed won't grow just anywhere. It needs three important things: water, sunlight, and nutrients from the soil. Without these, a seed stays asleep. But when it gets the right amount of warmth, water, and soil, something amazing happens. It sprouts. That's called germination, and it's the first step in growing food. The seed cracks open, and a tiny root reaches down into the soil while a small stem pushes up toward the sunlight. This little sprout is on its way to becoming a full-grown plant. Now here's where things get really cool. Plants don't eat food like we do. Instead, they make their own food in a process called photosynthesis. Using sunlight, they turn carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil into energy. That's right, plants eat sunlight. And while plants grow, their roots absorb nutrients from the soil, like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. These nutrients are like vitamins for plants, helping them grow strong, produce fruits, and fight off diseases. Without healthy soil, plants can't grow properly. But did you know that not all soil is the same? Some soil is sandy and dry, while other soil is dark and rich. Farmers and gardeners test soil to make sure it has the right nutrients for the crops they want to grow. That's why some people add compost, rotting fruits, veggies, and leaves, to their garden soil. Compost is like a superfood for plants. All right, let's see what you've learned so far. Quiz time. What do plants need to grow? A. Candy, soda, and video games. B. Water, sunlight, and nutrients. C. Music, dirt, and Wi-Fi. D. Milk, sugar, and air. Take a moment to think.
Hey, you're watching Goalie's PIP Academy, where we teach about science, geography, history, everything about the whole world. If you want to watch these classes with no ads, no distractions, go to getgoalie.com.
If you said B, water, sunlight, and nutrients, then well done. That's right. These three things help plants grow into strong, healthy food that we can eat. Now let's talk about different ways to grow food. Some plants grow best in gardens, while others grow in farms or even in water. That's called hydroponics, growing plants without soil. Instead, the roots sit in water that has all the nutrients they need. Some farmers even grow plants vertically in tall towers to save space. That means you could grow food even if you don't have a backyard. And speaking of space, did you know that astronauts are growing plants in space right now? Since there's no soil or gravity, they use special lights and floating water systems to grow food. Imagine eating space lettuce. But back here on Earth, the easiest way to grow food is in your own backyard or even in a pot. Many foods grow from seeds, but some, like potatoes and onions, can regrow from pieces of themselves. You can even grow new lettuce by putting the leftover base of a lettuce head in water. It's like a plant magic trick. Let's do another quiz to test your knowledge. Quiz time. True or false? Hydroponics is a way to grow plants without using soil. Take a moment to think. If you said true, then well done. That's right. Hydroponics lets plants grow in water filled with nutrients instead of soil, making it possible to grow food in small spaces, even in space. Now let's talk about why growing your own food is so important. Have you ever noticed how fruits and veggies at the store sometimes look perfect, but when you taste them, they don't always have as much flavor? That's because store-bought food has to travel hundreds or even thousands of miles before it reaches your plate. By the time you eat it, it's not as fresh. But when you grow your own food, it's fresh, full of nutrients, and tastes amazing. Plus, gardening is great for the environment. Big farms use trucks and planes to move food around, which can create pollution. But when you grow your own food, you use fewer resources. You also help bees, butterflies, and other pollinators who visit your plants to collect nectar and spread pollen. And the best part? Growing food is fun. You get to watch something grow from a tiny seed into something delicious you can eat. It's like being a scientist and a chef at the same time. So, how can you start growing your own food? Even if you don't have a big backyard, you can plant herbs like basil and mint in small pots. Just remember, your plants will need water, sunlight, and healthy soil to grow strong. Let's recap what we learned today. Plants start as seeds and they grow through germination. They make their own food using photosynthesis. Plants need water, sunlight, and nutrients from the soil to grow. Some food can grow without soil using hydroponics. Growing your own food is fresh, healthy, and great for the planet. And there you have it, the science of growing your own food. Now that you know how it all works, why not try growing something yourself? You could plant a seed, grow some herbs in your kitchen, or even start a small vegetable garden. The more you grow, the more you'll understand how amazing nature really is. Thanks for learning with us today. Subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more, and be sure to check out our other playlists. See you next time.
My mind is blown. Where can I learn more about these videos? Oh yeah, getgoalie.com. There's no ads, there's no junk, just cool stuff for kids and a dedicated tablet. Check it out, getgoalie.com.